Coming up on Relatables. I've got it!
Do you?
Yes, I've got it. And you're going to be so happy.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a fucking genius.
You saved your girlfriend.
Yes.
Jake and Artie, the Relatables party. Relatables.
The Relatables podcast is hosted by my partner in crime, Mr. Loverboy Jake Craig, aka Daddy,
That's me. You can hear that thump in the chest.
and myself, Oddie Clark, aka
Mummy.
Thank you everybody for tuning in once again.
Do you want to be called this? This isn't how I originally wanted to start it, but do you want to be called like when your kids are young? Do you want to be called Daddy? Or do you want to be
No
just Dad?
way. I want Dad.
You don't even from a young age like daddy, like Daddy, I hurt my knee.
No, I don't want Daddy.
Or like you're away for work for a week, we're somewhere doing a tour.
I just want
I don't
Dad.
know, like that. You get a call from your little baby girl. She's like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, Daddy," and you're like, "Oh, hey, baby." Or she says, "Hey, Daddy," and you're gonna be like, "Call me Dad."
I want Dad or King.
It's Dad King.
Yeah.
You want King?
King.
You have the craziest complex I've ever seen in my whole life.
Dad or King. Yeah. What?
You have the most supportive parents ever to be confident enough for having to be called King. Eh?
What do you want to be called, Daddy?
I mean, I feel like
You've already been called Daddy and you love it.
yeah.
What
I
about
feel like-
what about Grandpa or what's like Pop? I want Grandpa.
Oh, who did I talk to? I was talking to my girlfriend about this. I don't want anything apart from Grandpa.
Yeah, same. I just want Grandpa.
Yeah, I always call my grandparents.
What's all this weird business going on? Like, is it different cultures? Like, there's Nuna. Is that like
Yeah, like Nunu, Nini.
poopy?
It's kind of weird though because a lot of the
Pop.
time it's whatever the baby can pronounce. So like my dad's parents were Nanny and Da,
Yeah.
and I've always known his dad's dad as Da. They've passed away a long time ago, but it's because my eldest cousins, like the first one, their first grandkid, he couldn't pronounce Grandpa, and so he called him Da.
Well, that makes sense.
So I was thinking, if it's like that, then fair enough. But if my mum says to me like, I want your kid to call me Nunu.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, Mum, you're not gonna be its grandma if you do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mum, you're not seeing it.
You're just gonna
I
be grandma.
swear to God, you're not fucking seeing it. It's calling you grandma.
It's like, what's your mum's name?
Michelle.
Just be like, you're Michelle now.
Yeah. You know what? You know what it is? You're Michelle. No other choice. You don't even get grandma anymore.
Yeah.
You're just Michelle now.
You've lost
Yeah.
the title.
But the way I actually wanted to start this was we listen to a song before every episode.
Yes.
And so what was that song called that we listened to?
Like just before?
The one that we listened to just before we started recording. It should still be there, hopefully.
Oh, Hotel Room Service by Pitbull.
Okay, Hotel Room Service
Yeah.
by Pitbull. I want to know.
Hotel,
Okay,
motel, Holiday Inn.
Okay, your girlfriend comes home from staying at a friend's house on a night out.
Yeah.
Okay. You ask her how it was, and she goes, "Yeah, it was good." She goes, "I got something to tell you. Please don't be mad." And she says, "Also, you got to let me finish."
Okay.
Okay. She goes, "I didn't actually spend the night at Gemma's house.
Yeah.
I spent the night at a boy's house." Okay. But the reason I went home with him is because at the club, they were playing Hotel Room Service by Pitbull, and it came over me. It overcame me, and I couldn't help myself. What are you doing?
What do you mean? I'll get the song up, listen to it, and be like, Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Forget about your boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. How can you blame her? How can she be blamed?
Oh,
The music took control.
I would ask for some self-control.
And then she says, you're like, you're sad. And she goes, "If it makes any difference, he looked a lot like you."
I would be like, it does not make any difference. And does Pitbull have any sad songs? I would just start playing and I'll be like, get out of my house
Yeah,
right now.
does he have any sad songs? No, Mr. Worldwide does not have any sad songs.
He's only got club music.
He's just like, forget about your boyfriend.
boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. I couldn't hear that. My stomach would sing like, oh, I didn't stay at home. I stayed at a boy's house. I would be like, oh, are you serious?
Yes, serious.
Yeah.
You know another thing about, okay, so your girlfriend, this isn't another scenario, but here's one thing. It's like something that's impossible to explain, okay? So you find out your girlfriend was at a guy's house and then what it ended up being, and she's like, and you find out and you confront her and she's like, no, like, fuck, you know, she's like trying not to tell you. She's trying to make up things. And you're like, I know you're lying. She's like, you want to know the truth? And you're like, yes. And then she says, she's like, I was organizing like your birthday present because it's coming up to your birthday, and you're like, you cheated on me near my birthday, blah blah blah. Okay, and then she's like, I was trying to organize something for your birthday present, and then she has to spill the beans to you, and you've ruined your birthday present because you got all like weird and fair enough, you found out because she was keeping it a secret, but it would be understandable because it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Now, scariest thing. Okay, let's say you are planning on proposing.
Okay. Mate, we're going spiral here.
Yeah. Planning on proposing. I've always thought of this.
Yes.
You always kind of want to like go to the best friend for advice on what ring to get. Surely.
Oh yeah.
They know best. Like they've been talking about it since they were 4.
Yeah, I agree.
So you have to tee up a time, message her privately without telling your girlfriend. Tee up a time to see her without your girlfriend being there, and you like, and she can't know. Like it's a secret. And then you've got to fucking like make a plan. Like, and so the most terrifying thing would be to find out.
What if her best friend's a hoe?
I don't know.
It looks like
But
what
then,
it looks like.
Yeah, so then your girlfriend's like, oh, what's this?
Yeah.
I your phone was on the bed and I couldn't go over it, couldn't go under it, had to go through it. And she's like, so she's like, what is this?
Imagine ruining the engagement because your girlfriend was being like sussing you out, saying, where were you?
And you're like, I promise it's nothing. Please, just don't think about it. And it would be fair enough to be like, well, I have to tell her because she thinks I'm cheating on her and I'm not.
Yeah.
So you'd have to say,
No, I'd cop it.
Really?
I'd just be like, trust me. You have to trust me. We've built 5 years of trust. Trust me, a couple more weeks.
But then when that gives it away, because it's like if you say trust me, she's now got broken trust, and if she agrees and she's trying to try and trust you, it's like, when's the right time to propose? Because now the relationship feels broken. Terrifying stuff.
So the way to get out of this would be not ask the best friend for advice on the ring. Here's what you do.
Okay.
You get the ring, propose in the box. Great moment. She hates the ring, but she loves she loves the proposal.
Yeah.
When she pulls the ring out of the box, it says, I know you didn't like this. Here's the budget. Go get one yourself.
Here's a budget. You get a dummy ring.
Yeah.
That's honestly, getting a dummy, like a glass one that looks like a diamond,
Yeah.
is probably genius, because it'd be like, what, a couple $100?
Like a massive
And
one.
then you propose with it and you go, and then you get the photos done, you have all the photos teed up.
Yeah.
And then when it's all done and over, you're like, okay, this actually isn't real. The real budget is X amount of dollars.
Like $1,000.
Yeah. The real budget's like X amount, and we need to go choose it together because this ring is obviously not the one that you want.
Yeah.
Because at what point in time did it become a thing where the ring that he chose had to be like super pretty and not just like a message of love?
I don't know. Hey, I think it also depends on the girl all the time.
Yeah, true.
Like some girls would 100% appreciate the gesture and then the experience after of hanging out and not have that much of an expensive ring.
Yeah.
Because the symbol of the ring means a lot more than the actual money behind it.
Yeah.
The money
true.
means nothing at the end of the day.
I wonder what it's like. So you do it. She says yes.
Like I'm sure $5,000 it could get you the most beautiful ring ever.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's just bog standard. Like I just feel like that could get you the most beautiful ring. And then if you're spending more money than that and you're in the position to do so, like fair enough. But most people aren't.
No.
So like I think and you'd know by the type of girl you've got.
I wonder what's like the median average price of like the people spend on an engagement ring.
I reckon under $5,000. 3.
You want to guess?
3.3. Okay.
I'm gonna go. People spend. I'll go 1,000. I'll go away from your couple
Okay.
thousand. I'm 1,000. Have you got it?
You go.
Well, what was yours?
You just go.
Because mine's not giving me a very good answer.
$6,000.
Really?
Yeah.
6,000.
Yeah.
We were both way off.
Yeah, we were a bit.
Fuck, people save up for that then.
Like,
I couldn't
obviously.
I couldn't afford a $6,000 ring right now. That's
You haven't
crazy.
been dating your girlfriend over a year yet, mate.
Some people propose after 3 months.
True. That's too wild for me, though.
We have a couple friends whose parents got like engaged after 3 months, and they've been together ever since. So I mean, it worked out.
If you make it work, you make it work. But yeah, I didn't think of that conundrum. I didn't think how much. I'm going to do some intricate, cool engagement thing when I get engaged.
Really?
Yeah. Like
when are you going to
plan
start
out-
thinking about it? Like, it's going to take a while to plan, right?
Like, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 years.
Are you going to go, here's a good way to get her off your scent.
Yeah.
So you plan a beautiful holiday. It's around the time that you should start thinking about getting engaged, all right?
Don't engage ever.
Yeah. You plan a beautiful holiday.
Yeah.
You just live your life.
Yeah.
You have a blast. Don't
And
worry.
I'll throw some like.
you throw like a couple.
and she'll be like, "Oh, where do you see us?" And I was like, "I'm just having fun."
Yeah. Seeing where it goes. And like you go to a place where it's like You could even fuck with her and get someone to write in rose petals on the bed like, "Will you be my girlfriend forever?" Or like, nah.
Do you want to get dinner with me?
Will you be my dinner date? And then, okay, so you fuck with her.
Yeah.
And then you come home from the holiday and then do you still want it to be like beautiful? Are you going to hire a cameraman to hide and shit?
I probably will. I'll just hire one of our friends. I'll probably hire you to do it all the time. Let's go on the bush. I hope we have this podcast when we start to propose to our girlfriends and we get to
wicked, eh?
Yeah, we can like think about it. Like,
Oh, it'd be wicked.
it'll be sick and like put it online. Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, that's exciting. But I also, last thing on engagements is, so you do it.
Yeah.
She says yes. Yeah. You guys obviously high as a kite on the moon.
Yeah.
Like adrenaline probably. And then I wonder at what point is it like it becomes work, because so you do it, says yes, it's like exciting, and then you tell your friends, you tell your family, it's always excited to tell them, and then it's like, okay, well now like we got to choose a wedding venue.
Yeah.
And she's obviously, not obviously, but you know, it's like, come on, can we try and do it next year? Like we don't want to wait more than a year. So okay, let's choose a wedding venue. Like invitations. Who's going to do the flowers? Who's going to do the food? How many people are we going to invite? Big or small? All that shit starts coming up. You're probably thinking like, fuck, I wish I didn't propose.
Stressful. I was going to say, I'm happy to help, but most of the time they've been dreaming of that. So they want to take
Are you just going to be like, yeah, you do it?
charge. No,
do
they
it?
take charge. They'll be like, they take what they love planning that stuff. Am I wrong?
True. Look, you're not wrong.
You know me, I'd happily jump in and like pick something and they'll be like, oh no, that's ugly. And I'll be like, whatever.
True. Yeah, I'm really not good at that either. I saw a funny TikTok the other day and it was a girl saying, we're getting married in 2 weeks. And my husband just asked, what time does it start?
Oh, that's good. What marriage do you want? Do you want like a big wedding?
I want a small one.
I want a small outdoor one.
Yeah, small outdoor, very close friends and just immediate family.
You'll get an invite to mine.
Really?
Don't worry, yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
I really appreciate that. I was actually stressing about that.
I'm going to have, you can be like the flower boy and Barry, my dog, will be the best man.
When do you plan on getting married? Like in 3 months?
No.
3 months' time when he's maybe still alive?
Yeah, I'll put you unalive too, mate.
You'll unalive me?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, all right. Let's jump into the epi.
Let's do it.
Up next, we're playing a new favorite of ours, which is
Make them say.
Make them say. But it is a little bit different and it's going to start involving you guys. So, but before that, we have a very exciting announcement. If you're on YouTube, you get to see it, but we're going to explain it right now. We have come out with Relatables hats.
Look at these things.
I, in my hand, have my one, which is the pink version. Jake, in his hands, has the blue version.
Yep.
R on front, side says Relatables, back says Love Heart.
Little love heart.
And then the difference is the color, obviously, but on the brim of the hat, mine says Mummy.
And then mine says daddy on the inside of the brim.
Yes.
So like only you can see it. And like when you're wearing it, no one sees it. But it's just cool to have it there as a little Easter egg and like you can show people.
Yeah, exactly.
And look, it's like a trucker hat vibe for the listeners.
I think we did very well.
Yeah.
And we did well for a certain reason. And we'll
Yes.
get onto that. But before that,
We want to let you know.
yeah, we're going to be giving these away on the podcast. And
Only to listeners.
only to listeners. So you can gatekeep it, but everyone's got to listen if you want to win one. And how we're going to do it is with a game of Make Them Say. But you guys aren't going to know if we're playing or not. So every once in a while on the episode, we're going to make a Google Doc, another thing. So link in bio, link in this episode, and it'll be all you have to do is submit your name and number. And we're going to call you and say, thanks for listening. What hat do you want? But what you won't know is the word we will have in the background that we're trying to make you say.
Yes.
And if you say that word, you unfortunately do not get a hat.
So yeah, basically we're going to call you. We're not going to do it every episode.
No,
We'll just like do it when we feel like it.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll be introing an episode with it. So we're going to call someone and we're just going to be like, hey, how you going? You've won a hat.
Yeah.
And then we now that you guys know we're trying to make you say a word.
But they don't know what word it is.
They
which
don't
is the
know
funny
what
part.
word it is,
And
so
we're not.
it's-
Sometimes we're just going to call you up and say, "Hey, thanks for listening. What color hat do you want?" That's it. We're not even going to play the game.
Ah, true. Yeah. So you could be.
You could be one of the winners who gets it without us saying anything. But
yeah.
there's no way of knowing. I think it's a fun little game.
I think it's a good idea.
But to kick it off, because we haven't submitted it yet, this is the first episode, so there's no caller to call who's a listener.
Yeah.
We have decided to call our friend now who helped us with these hats, is why they look so sick. He is the man and the brains behind Blues and Greens.
Yes.
His name is Harry.
Harry Quayle.
Yes, Harry Quayle, and he's made these and something else coming in the future. That's why they're so sick. But we're going to call him right now and say thanks for doing all these behind the scene works and making these hats come to life.
Yeah, so we're going to call him, thank him. He's going to know he's on the podcast, all right?
Yeah.
And we did before, we did a little random word generator of a word we have to make him say.
Yes.
The word is low.
Yes.
LOW.
100%.
So this is, I don't know, I'm stressing balls.
Yeah.
As you guys know, I don't like doing this.
This is hard. I stuffed my last one up so bad.
Yeah, because you get to a point where it's like, what do I say?
Yeah. So we're going into a blind. I'm thinking game plan. So we got a team effort here. So
We do have a team
We get
effort.
to rely on each other. So for make them say, I'm thinking like high on life, and then maybe try and steer him to the word low. Like, but it's
Yeah.
also like he's not going to say I've been feeling low.
I have another tactic. Okay.
Let's just-
Do I tell you it or do I just go in with it and see if you can catch up on it?
I'll go into it.
Okay.
Okay. We will say, hey, how are you on the pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, okay.
Hello, Harry speaking.
Harry!
How's it going, man? It's Audie and Jake.
No caller ID, man.
Oh, yeah. Audio has this thing on no caller
Fuck
ID, the
yeah.
weirdo.
Did I scare you?
Up to no good, mate. No good.
All right,
Thanks, Paul.
Harry, we've got you on the podcast.
Oh, nice.
But the reason is because,
Yeah.
as you know, the hats have been delivered.
Yes. We wanted to say a big thank you from the bottom of our heart for making it happen and doing all the behind the scenes work. And we just wanted to say thank you.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it big time.
That's
Good
it.
to hear it be said straight over the phone rather than over text. But no, I appreciate it.
We wanted to get you involved. We're going to get you part of the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm glad to be involved. What's the plan of attack with it then? Put you on the spot.
But what's the plan of attack? That's a good question. I don't know.
I'm thinking.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
We got to think about costs first. So
I was gonna say, what do we
didn't
think?
mention this. We're eventually going to release them, and I'm thinking cost wise, like, should we price it high or like maybe less? What do you reckon?
Oh, so it's back on me now, is it?
You're the professional.
You just palm that set off of your responsibility straight back onto me.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? Like,
I leave it as a mystery, and as it all unfolds, you be able to put a price tag
Yeah, that's
on
probably
it.
a
But,
good idea.
in your opinion,
yeah,
obviously something like $70 for a hat's too high.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Okay.
The
What
way
are we thinking?
I
Like,
like to look at it.
what
The
about
way I
like
like to look at
18?
it is if 18.
18.
Fuck, man, I'd buy a hat for $18.
Fucking oath.
You
would.
don't reckon that's a bit cheap?
That's too cheap, I reckon. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's a fair point. Okay. You've sold hats before, right?
Yeah, I've sold hats for like $40. The way I look at this, I never price it too high where I wouldn't buy it myself. So as long as you're happy to, if you saw it in the shops, you'd pick it up, you'd put it on, and you fucking tap your card, then that's all that matters, I reckon.
What price? Okay, I feel like there's a fine line between you get to a price where it's like it's good quality and a price where it's so cheap that it's bad quality.
Yeah.
What's your product in. If you do it too low, then it just reeks of poor quality. So you back your quality and then, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes!
price will explain for itself.
Harry, you are the proud player of Make Them Say, and you've lost.
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. I did not expect that to come out.
Can you guess
Fuck
what word we
yeah.
tried to get you to say that you said?
Quality?
No,
We're just
You
too
said
good. We had to get you to say the word low.
Yeah, we're just too good.
low. Oh, fucking hell. Mate, you disguised that well, eh?
Yes.
So in the back of my head, I've always wondered. I'm like, I reckon one day they're going to call me and I'm going to pick it straight away because I fucking listen to all your shit. So I was like, I'm going to pick it straight away. And then you fucking, oh man.
We got you.
We are way better than we thought of this.
I was just leading in Jake's footsteps.
Oddie's the reason why you fucking got me so well because he's been geeing me up all morning. Like,
Yes!
yeah, like I'll call you then. So I was expecting you to
That's
call
why
me,
we-
talk to a few things.
That's why we were late too, because our last podcast went too long and we had to call you. And I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Cheeky little bastard.
Well, thank you for playing. You won yourself a hat.
No, he's lost himself.
Oh, he
mate.
lost a hat.
Mate, I want more than a hat. I want to cut it to profit.
Well, you deserve it.
But all jokes aside, we wanted to say thank you to Mr. Harry and Mr. Blues and Greens because that's why the quality is so good. And it was a fun way to say it. It was a
mate,
fun way to say it.
way too low, eh? 18 bucks. I was sitting there and I was like, I sort of paused. I was waiting to see if you were going to like follow up with another sentence. I was like, surely this bloke can't be for real, 18 bucks.
I wanted to go drastically low and you were like, that's a bit cheap. And I was like, fuck.
You started.
If you want to fucking lose money and just pour your own coin straight down the toilet, then
You started to lead the conversation, and you're like, "What's the market plan?" I was like, "No, this isn't where it's going."
I thought you were going to say it yourself, and I was like, just do the work for us, Harry. Whatever.
Fucking hell, man. That was a good approach. Good stuff.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. We'll talk to you.
See you later, man.
See ya, bye. Oh, that went
seriously, if there's no textbook written, we just wrote it. We just wrote the textbook approach.
I don't think any of our listeners are safe.
Hey, facts! Even if they know we're going to be trying it.
That's how we're going to do it. Every single one we want to do it. Random generator. We'll get a word.
Yeah.
And we have to say it. So, takeaway from that. Everybody, go to the link in the description to win a free hat.
Yeah.
And also
Your name and your number.
Name and number. It'll be a link in bio in the Instagram. So scroll to the bottom and it'll say, I'll call it, what should I call it?
We got. You know what?
Should I just call it hats?
Yeah, I say make them say hats or whatever, but I say we need a time frame. That took about a minute.
Yeah.
We can't. I think a minute's probably like the max. Like we set a time.
No, that's too hard at the moment. The
Really?
time frame, you reckon?
I think because if we can keep them chatting forever, like they're gonna know what's up.
I thought
because if we call them and they say you've won a hat, they know that they're not playing Make Them Say. But if we call them and we're chatting, they're like, oh fuck, I'm a victim of Make Them Say. We don't have.
We
long.
should get them to like approve the potty or say like you're going on the moon and we'll come with you, something like that.
Yeah.
We'll think of it for the next episode.
Okay,
And
okay.
I'll put it in the link in bio description what they have to say.
Yeah, this is fun. This is
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, this is fun. This is fun. It's still in the works, but that should make sense.
Yeah, this is fun.
That should make sense.
Fuck, this is fun.
Okay, Jake, tell me if you've ever experienced this when you were a bartender, right? So, you were serving two people, one male, one female. The male they look like they're building a rapport. Maybe they've just met each other.
Yeah.
And they order drinks, and the guy pays for the drinks. Yeah. Has the female ever, have you seen it in your peripheral vision that the girls walked off after receiving the free drink because she wasn't into him?
One time I saw, there was a guy and a girl in line. It was like pretty busy. This brings up a memory. Okay, a guy and girl in line. And I remember she was like short and he was tall. That's all I remember really. But I remember they came up, it was like their turn. They were clearly in line together.
Yeah.
It was their turn. And I remembered the vibe, like, he was trying to get down and like talk to her and like maybe try and flirt. I don't know, be a bit touchy feely in the mood, like trying to flirt with her. And maybe it was like asking what she wanted to drink and stuff. And she actually said a couple times like, "I'll buy my own drink." And I was like, "Oh, look, clearly she doesn't like this guy." And I was like, "That's a bit of a clear sign that she's not into you. Is if you offer her a drink, she's like, no, I'll buy my own." That's crazy to think about.
She's like, oh, she knows she's not staying here.
Yeah, and all I can remember is just that she wasn't even like replying to what he was saying.
Oh.
And I was like, dude, like I kind of wanted to say to the guy, like, yeah, you think you need to give it a break? Like, seriously, I think you might need to give it a break.
That's a good example. But
Yeah.
now we have others of this is signs she's not into you.
Yeah.
And some guys might need to take notes for you right now because they can't really read between the lines. So,
okay.
do you want me to go first or you?
You go first.
Okay, sign she's not into you. Plays songs about friendship in the car when she's got the aux.
Whoa, that's a puzzle, and there's no way any guy is solving that.
Yes.
No way is a guy solving that.
We're just friends.
Is there even any songs about being just
there's
friends?
heaps.
What?
Marshmallow has one called Friends, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck, I wouldn't figure that out, eh? I'd be like, oh, this is a bop. This is a bop. And in my head, I'd be like, a couple of them in the car with her. Like, oh my God. What are you talking? There's no way I'd figure that
You're
out.
like, can't wait to kiss her.
It's like, when should I lean in?
Yeah.
Signs she's not into you. When she knows you've messaged her but leaves it just long enough so when she does reply, she can't possibly say yes to the proposed plans.
Oh, that's also intricate. What do you mean? She leaves it just long enough. Oh, sorry, I only just saw this.
I reckon that's so easy to tell.
No.
I reckon that's so easy to tell.
I would just tell because she was like, oh, sorry, I was too late anyway. But yeah, that's true.
You're on your phone, you messaged her an hour ago, she's active 20 minutes ago, and then she messages you 2 hours later when, and she posted, it's like it's stupid to do it now.
That's sort of like my one when she replies every like couple hours.
Oh, yeah. Girls are always on their phone. Mate.
Yeah. 100%.
Signs she's not into you. This one's simple, but I do think a lot of guys need to hear it. Is if you don't message first, then you won't talk.
That's a good one.
Like if the guy doesn't message first,
Yeah,
then you won't talk.
yeah. It takes 50-50 to like keep a conversation going.
Another one is, I think it's an easy one, but if the conversation's kind of dying, you can tell that she's not really into you because it's again a 50-50 thing of trying to keep it alive. If you both want it, like you'll keep it alive. And if she's not
you often hear in the talking stages like it's so hard to keep the conversation going. It's like,
like is it?
Is it because she doesn't
like you? Like if you both want it, is it that hard?
Yeah.
I also would this isn't something I suggest anyone does, and I've also never done it. But I would not be mad at all if someone did this to me. But I could understand if someone would be mad if it was happened to them. Let's say me and my girlfriend, right? We message a couple times and we plan on hanging out one day, and then it's in a couple weeks. All right, I would be more than happy if she was to say, look, let's just do all of the, casualties in person, and let's just like not text for a couple of weeks until we meet. I'd be like, oh yeah, totally. Like that's fucking the best. That sounds like a great plan. But I would fully understand that if I was to do that to her, or if someone, like a lot of people wouldn't like that, but I would fully be on board. Like, you're a genius. I think that's a great idea.
That would never work for a girl.
I know, it would never work.
No communication SOS until we hang out.
And then like 3 days before, just like, oh, you still good for Saturday? And then they're like, yeah. And I'd be like, fuck, picking you up at 7. That's all. That would be the best thing ever.
To be fair, I reckon like we should try that and see what the conversations are like. Like maybe give it Monday to Friday, so we don't talk all Monday to Friday with our girlfriends. Is this bad? And then
this is terrible. This is a terrible idea.
No, and then see what, like, if there's like a extra bit of like, although it's there already, but extra bit of love and spark, like the communicate, like the Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be like, oh yeah, like I want to see her.
Like not that I think my girlfriend's not chill, and I don't think that she's psycho at all. I just don't think that she's going to accept, like, if I go to her and say, what do you think about maybe we don't talk for a full 5 days? Just to see how much we can talk on Saturday.
I mean for the potty.
Oh, you mean me and you?
Yeah, like we do it for a potty, you and me. Yeah, we do it for the potty.
And we don't, so it's like you and I don't talk.
No.
Oh, we don't talk to our girlfriends.
Yeah, and then we come back and see what it was like. No.
I don't think she's going to accept this.
Get her on the phone. All right, anyway. Signs she's not into you. When you ask her to hang out, she'll say, who else is going to be there?
Facts.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one. I think that's a really good one.
Yeah, because it's just me.
Who's going to be there? And if you go just you, it's like, and then she's kind of like, oh.
No.
And there's like kind of like an avoidance of answering the question.
Well, some guys don't know how to indicate properly that it's like a proper date. Like they'll just say, like you want to like go to get some food.
I hate that.
Yeah, same.
People are like, oh, let's catch up.
Yeah.
Call it a date.
Yeah, I know.
You obviously are doing you're hanging out one-on-one, not because you want to be friends.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not catching up as friends.
And
just say to her, I want to take you on a date.
Make your intentions clear from the start.
Just say to her, I want to take you on a date. Buy her some flowers. Like, just do all the nice things. Don't just be like, oh, I want to catch up and then...
Nah, she'll get the ick.
And make it... Bro. It's crazy, the world we live in.
I know.
That's all I'm saying.
You just got to find someone on the same wavelength as you.
Yeah. Signs she's not into you. When out at like a club or somewhere, she lets her friends drag her to the dance floor while chatting with you.
Oh.
Because I feel like if she was into you, she'd be like, if she was into you, she'd be like, no, like go away, I'm not coming dancing. But if they say, let's go dancing, and she's like, okay, like she obviously isn't that into you.
She's obviously texted the group chat saying like, save me, guys.
So either save me, or if she gets dragged away and she doesn't like hold your hand and bring you with her.
I swear,
she's not into
I
you.
swear though, but there's always, this is happening in our group. It has to happen in all the groups. Normally one girl from like a friendship group or like a group of 2 girls who is out is keen on one of the boys.
Yeah.
And then her friends like off all of us.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, like we gotta go. And we're like, oh, we're going to this other bar. And the friend's like, oh yeah, I want to come. And the friend's like, no, Sally, like we planned this already.
In that case, you know she's into you if she's like, please, like, give me your number, give me your Instagram, something.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah,
my number,
yeah,
blah,
you
blah,
get
blah.
something.
Like,
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
to get some form of communication of like, let's do it when this bitch isn't here. When this buzzkill.
She's my best friend.
When this
but she's a
buzzkill
bitch.
isn't around, like, Jesus.
Oh, a sign she's not into you, or maybe a sign you shouldn't be talking to her. She'll mention her ex all the time.
Ooh. Yeah, I think, yeah, some girls could be doing it as like a tactic though, like, oh, my ex used to, and then say something like he used to do that was bad.
I would always take that as like she's obviously not over her ex, or like she's saying this because like she's letting me know she's not over her ex, so I don't make a move.
Just be like, why is he always on your mind? Huh?
Yeah.
Or why is he always on your mind? Why is everything I do just compared to him?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, that's a good point.
Are you out?
Yeah.
I've got a few more. Sign she's not into you. Avoiding yes. She'll say maybe. I'll let you know. We'll see.
That's the best one.
Yeah, no.
That is easily the best one.
And that many girls do it.
Oh my God. I mean, I reckon I do it to friends that want to go do something and I don't want to go, and I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'd use it. We'll see.
And I don't realize that I'm just being someone that's denying something.
Beating you around a bush.
Yeah, you don't want to say no.
Yeah, and my last one, sign she's not into you. If you suspect she's not into you, you're probably right.
Yeah, go with your gut. Yeah, I'd say go with your gut as well.
I think so too.
Shit, man, that's a good one.
But it honestly is so hard to figure out sometimes when you're in it and you like a girl to like see that she's not into you. And sometimes you build up that false expectation in your head that like she's keen.
That is a good point, actually. How do you... Man, I'm trying to think of times. Just kidding. I've never been with any other girl other than my girlfriend. So, but I'm trying to think of I was trying to think of times when we were out when I've noticed,
A girl.
like, it's pretty like I've noticed someone being denied and just like not really understanding that
Process.
they're being denied.
Yeah.
I have seen a lot of I want to say like guys when I was working and it was like a nightclub night or whatever. It would get like really busy. And yeah, a lot of guys you can tell just don't get the message.
Oh yeah,
they
100%.
really don't.
I think
get the message.
especially being drunk, like they aren't able to see it.
Oh yeah, like guys will literally come up, cut the line in the bar to a girl that's in the front of the line that they think's attractive.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Oh, let me get this one for you." And the amount of times I've seen a girl just like let it happen, but then she just walks away and doesn't.
100%.
Yeah.
I would cop a free drink too.
I mean, why not? They're expensive. It's like
$20.
$20 for a cocktail.
Yeah, it's
And it's
crazy.
it's like $12 for just like a vodka lime soda.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's so expensive to just get drunk and have fun.
100%.
Fucking ridiculous.
100%. Okay, Jake, did we start this on Patreon? And it was so good.
I don't remember.
We're doing scenarios right now. And this got sent in by Jana on Instagram.
Maybe we should make a Google Docs for scenarios.
Oh, this one's...
Why not?
You're going to like this one.
I say why not? Let's make a Google Docs for scenarios.
I want to know what you're going to do. Okay, so your girlfriend has a serious illness and she's about to die. And the only way to save her is to kiss your ex. Would you kiss your ex and save your girlfriend, or not kiss your ex and your girlfriend dies? You have to answer.
What? I don't know. I'm so scared.
Beth is watching right now.
Fuck, I'm so terrified right now. I have no idea what to say. I actually don't. There can't be a right answer right now.
Yes, there is. There's a right answer.
There is?
Yes, there is.
Fuck, okay. So there's a right answer.
There's a right answer.
Fuck. My heart's beating. Okay.
She's got 10 seconds left.
Okay. I'll let my girlfriend die and get back with my ex. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That is...
I'm joking.
That is the right answer.
Oh, okay. No, seriously. I'm going to say
I can't believe you can't see it.
so it's my girlfriend has a serious illness.
Yes.
She's going to die.
Yeah.
I either kiss my ex,
You have the only way to save her is kissing your ex.
is just kiss my ex,
Otherwise, your girlfriend
or my
dies.
girlfriend dies.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I've got it!
Do you?
Yes, I've got it. And you're going to be so happy I'm breaking up with my girlfriend and kissing her.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a fucking genius.
You saved your girlfriend.
Yes.
But you already said that first answer.
That was a joke.
I don't know.
I was trying to
man.
make you laugh.
I don't know, man. But that is the correct answer.
I can't believe I got that.
So I'm surprised too, especially with your mental capacity lately.
Wow, I cannot believe I got that. That was a riddle and a half. Give us more. We want more, people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was good, eh?
Holy shit.
I saw that and I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then she said, this is what my friend said. And I was like, oh, that's good.
Good answer.
That's
Dude,
good.
well, that means I'm a genius. Wow. What would you do?
Yeah, same thing.
What do you mean? Did you, before she gave you the answer?
Yeah, I already knew.
Did you, shut up. What would you?
Yeah, I immediately thought that. Fuck. I know. I was thinking like I'd have to let my girlfriend die.
I was about to say to you, like, my girlfriend's dead and I'm a widow. Like,
It's a sad time.
holy moly. That is funny.
Maybe we should make a Google Docs. This is the Google Docs episode.
Yeah, dude, I'm liking this.
Scenarios.
Yeah, I say put it, like, give us more scenarios. That was that was good.
Ugh.
All right, that was a fun episode.
That was fun.
I had a great time.
That was left, right.
That was left, right,
Everywhere.
bit all over the place. But thanks for listening, everybody. We're getting out of here. If you want some more, go sign up to Patreon. $5 a month. How much is it per week?
17 cents a day. That's
I mean, skip a step or whatever. 17 cents a day.
That's $1.25 a week. That's what I think of. Maths in my head.
Fair enough.
Girl math it for you.
Yeah, love it.
Go sign up to Patreon. We love you all. Those episodes are pure chaos over there. We love them. And the community over there is going hard.
It is going hard.
Okay. We love you. See ya.
Bye.